Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. For those of you, of course, that celebrate the holiday in the US, it is a great day today. We got some fantastic news when it comes to DC coming at us from over at the Mod Q in the DCU Leaks subreddit. We're talking about Green Lantern today, people, because, of course, back in January when James Gunn announced the at least partial slate for Chapter 1 of the DCU, it, of course, included a Green Lanterns TV series, which will be titled Lanterns, and will include both Hal Jordan and John Stewart, which is really exciting. Something I'm so looking forward to because I love Green Lantern. Green Lantern, there's just so much potential with these characters, and it's never been done justice. It's never been properly used. I mean, we got the one Green Lantern movie, and then since then, there's been nothing at all. And so I'm glad to see that we're finally getting some Green Lantern action back on the screen, and this sounds really promising. I'm really excited for this. And again, we have some new updates from these leaks, these reports from the mod team over at the DCU Leaks subreddit. You can go check out their post. There's a bunch of other details in there about other projects as well. One of which we're going to be talking about in a separate video as well. Probably not till tomorrow though, but yeah, so Green Lantern, we got some updates. First of all, it is going to be a series consisting of 10 episodes, which I think is interesting. One of the biggest complaints with Marvel and the MCU is that pretty much every single one of their MCU Disney Plus series is 6 episodes. It's 6-hour-long episodes, most of which actually end up being more like 30 to 40-minute episodes. And that's one of the biggest complaints is because they just rush through stuff. But here we're getting 10 most likely actually hour-long episodes. James Gunn gave us Peacemaker with 8-hour-long episodes. Those were hour-long. So this is really exciting. I think 10 episodes is going to be great. And we don't know anything about the plot yet, but what we have heard also from this report is that, of course, Guy Gardner will be featured. We know Nathan Fillion has been cast as Guy Gardner, one of the many Green Lanterns in the comics. He's been cast in that role for Superman Legacy, so we don't know what type of role he's going to play there, but of course, if he's being introduced as a Green Lantern in this universe, it makes sense that he will pop up in the Green Lantern TV series as well, and this report claims that he has signed on for at least 3 episodes. So that's exciting. I think that's great. I know this is kind of a controversial casting, especially because, everybody's always complaining about James Gunn just keeps casting his friends. I mean, to be fair, yeah, he does, but also, really, can you blame him? Why wouldn't you want to work with your friends? And I think Nathan Fillion is actually pretty good casting for Guy Gardner, a little on the older side. But again, John Stewart and Hal Jordan are going to be our main Green Lanterns, so it's not like Guy really needs to be a spring chicken necessarily. So there's that. But speaking of our main lanterns, of course, we are going to get Hal Jordan in this series. The next interpretation after we got Ryan Reynolds back in the day. And now it is being reported, again, by the mod team here, that Patrick Schwarzenegger is being eyed for the role. So this is the actor that James Gunn really likes, at least has in his mind, envisioned as Hal Jordan for the DCU. Patrick Schwarzenegger, of course, son of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe the DC blood runs in his genes. We got some Mr. Freeze action back in the day. Maybe he can channel that as Green Lantern as well. But of course, you probably best know him from Gen V. Of course, the recent spinoff from The Boys on Amazon Prime Video. I love that show. Great series, and Patrick Schwarzenegger wasn't in it a whole lot, but the little bit that he was, I did really enjoy him. And this isn't at all a casting I would have thought of, because he is on the younger side, but he is around the age of David Cornsway, who of course is going to be our Superman in this universe. It makes sense they want to cast our Justice League around a similar age. And again, you cast younger, you get that longevity, you could get 10, 12 years out of these actors as these characters. So that's exciting. Again, not a casting I would have thought of myself, but I like it. I mean, again, he was great in Gen V. He's kind of got the look. And I think this could work, especially because one of the things I did say while watching Gen V is man, this guy seems like a really good actor. It's such a shame that he has such a small role. But now, take him from there and bring him in here. I think that's fantastic. I mean, obviously, he's still probably going to be in Gen V Season 2. But Green Lantern, I think this would be a great role for him. I think this is a great idea. And again, it's not like an offer's been made or anything. But it is said that James Gunn has his eyes on Patrick Schwarzenegger as Hal Jordan Green Lantern for the DCU and for the Lantern series, which is being said, because when I was first reading this, I was like, really, they're casting this already? I don't know if I believe that, but it is being said that this is the first series of the DCU that will release post Superman Legacy. So we're getting Creature Commandos and we're getting the Waller series at some point next year in 2024, and then we'll get Superman Legacy in July of 2025. And then Lanterns would either be coming out later in 2025 or in 2026. So it actually does make sense. You know, obviously, Superman Legacy is gearing up to start filming soon. So maybe Lanterns could be coming our way quite a bit sooner than we initially thought. But this, again, is fantastic because this is a series I'm really excited for. So anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these updates on the Green Lantern series for James Gunn's DC? What do you think about the idea of Patrick Schwarzenegger as our Hal Jordan of the DCU? What do you think about how soon this series is actually coming, as well as Guy Gardner's involvement? And what do you think the plot and actual story is going to be? Are we going to get some Sinestro in here? Is it going to be the Red Lanterns? Is it going to be the Orange Lanterns? Let me know in the comments below. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything goes on in the DC life.